everyone. Thank you for being here for my final presentation. And yeah, so a little background. This is my second year serving with GrizzlyCorps. I've spent 2 years in Watsonville working with Wild Farm Alliance. Our small but mighty nonprofit that works on rewilding farms, helping farmers work with nature rather than against it, fighting on multiple fronts, including policy, national policy, directives, technical, and informational fronts. So I've been involved in a lot of different projects, and I've done a whole lot of different things. So instead of trying to capture, it's impossible to capture everything that I could have possibly done in the last 2 years in just a PowerPoint presentation. So I decided, I teamed up with producer Modibo over here. And we decided we would put out the hottest track of the summer, possibly the song of the summer. And it's broken up into 6 different parts. And each part is delineated from when the beat changes to a new track. So we're going to go through an intro of Wild Farm Alliance in general and what we're fighting for. And then we're going to the hedgerow sections. So building hedgerows and habitat implementation on different farms. Then we're going to talk about all of the information and the resources that Wild Farm puts together to help farmers with technical assistance and learning more about how habitat can help their farms. We're going to talk about a little bit of the things I learned and the events I went to during training through GrizzlyCorps. We're going to talk a little bit about nest box implementation, and then we're going to end with an outro that kind of talks about the future and all of that. So yeah, and I want to highlight just one more time, just like, thank you so much. This wouldn't be possible without Modibo letting me use his beats for this amazing song. So give a round of applause for him, and check out his SoundCloud, which is linked in the YouTube video when you get a chance, because he's been cooking. He's been cooking, and it's some good stuff. So now I'm going to try to share my screen, and we're going to hope that we get a nice, clean, clear YouTube video. So I'll see you guys in like 9 minutes. And get rid of this thing on the top. I think we said we would do that. Is everything looking all right, or is this bar at the top a
Yeah,
problem?
we can still see the bar at the top, but it's not covering.
I'm pressing Alt. Is there another way I can get rid of it?
Feel free to chime in if you know how to do this.
All right, well, it shouldn't be a problem. The captions are on the bottom, and so I'm just going to start it. All right, here we go.
Yeah, GrizzlyCorps year 2. Let me hear you grizzly roar. Haha. Wild Farm Alliance and GrizzlyCorps. Here we go. Hedgerows and all of that. Yeah. It's grizzly time, running back round 2. Here's my monthly report. Listen up, fool. I'm teaching this class. You're gonna get schooled. Bathing suit on, yeah, let's jump in the pool of knowledge, using the degree that I got in college, helping the farmers regenerate foliage. Roaring 20s of farming. Where's Calvin Coolidge? Oh, he's dead. Like using pesticides, all our homies put habitat instead. Shrubs that bloom with the blue and the yellows and the reds. I'm just trying to eat some bread, but it's made of the same stuff as my bed. Nah, I just want some whole grains. I'm just a little chicken running free range, talking about wine and less poison our rain. Let's start with the poison in our brain. We're fixing food systems. They say it's impossible. We'll tell them we won't listen. Wild Farm Alliance out here fighting with a mission, repairing riparian corridors until we're fishing. The teach encouraging the birds. I'm not sure about what you heard, but it's bird songs that I'm hearing. It's not a secret like password. Ride the wave like a surfboard. Habitat driven power steering. A second hedgerow and a third. Drought resistant, it's absurd. Landscape bioengineering. You better listen word for word. I'll be a habitat chauffeur. A greener future we are nearing. Hedgerows. Hedgerows. Grow high. They grow low. Plant seeds. We sow. Can't stop. Need more. Planting hedgerows to the moon out here might call me Johnny Appleseed. Thousands and thousands of feet out here, habitat house. Hand me the deep shrubs and bushes and trees and forbs and grasses and sedges and wetland reeds. Momentum is building, the movement ain't stopping. Hitting terminal velocity. First call up Farmer Joe and tell him that we got the dough to turn their barren farming landscape to a chickadee chateau. And they're like, oh yeah, for sure. I grab my shovel and my hoe, top of the nursery to grab the native plants. On my way out the door, then I talk to Farmer Juana. Boy, I bet de la mañana. Turn your landscape back to a virgin forest, just like Madonna. Bring the flora, boost the fauna. I plant trees, there's iguanas. Native plants on every single bit of farm, even marijuana. Wanna? Do you wanna? Do you wanna? I know you wanna. Take a look at our resources. Take a look. Wild farm pamphlets and the courses. Let us cook. Take a look at our resources. Take a look. Naturally occurring forces. The green playbook. We cooking up sources and sack special forces. We pumping out info. We riding on horses. We got birds of the world and I'm matching up sources and zeros and ones. Got me talking like Morse. I'm scanning through papers. I'm whipping on Porsche. They ask where I come from. I tell them I'm born at reading about spiders and lasers and serving biocontrol and the Melicucurb. Conventional pot. Yeah, we go ahead and serve. We talking about nature. We talking alternatives. Forget using poison. A method ain't heard it. Not begging for farmers' respect. No, we earn it. Regenerative information. Yeah, we super. We're teaching them birds and the bees and they're learning. We're leading the movement. Habitat conserving. Health chemicals. Food system. We added divorcing. We're no longer in love. It's less crop dusters and more morning doves. Bluebirds and swallows in your olives. Would you like a biodiversity continuum? Or a supporting beneficial birds and managing pest birds guide? Or the hedgerow manual? Or the beneficial bird and native plant guide? Or the accompanying chart, or that guide. The tool isn't done yet, but it will be done soon. And then you can have that too. The same goes for our habitat for beneficial arthropod resources. They're coming soon. Working pretty hard on that. Training time. I'm at the conference America Learns. Am I serving? Yeah. Am I serving? Yeah. I'm not swerving. I'm at the free workshop America Learns. Am I serving? Yeah. Am I serving? Yeah, I'm too busy learning. Cowcam. At a conference. Positive energy was contagious like a virus. Learn about climate and farming and the status. For the policies and laws and the changes. Eco-farm, at a conference. Not about farm worker movements, closer continents. Talked about food systems spoiled by the profits. About how to keep your fig trees more prosperous. Pollinator partnership, at a conference. Presentations on our native bees cause they're our friends. Seeing arthropod decline through a different lens. Taking lots of notes with my ballpoint pen. The Healthy Soils Network. At a conference. It was a field day. Talked about soil health and inoculants. We did a few healthy soil assessments. It took place on the same farm we work with. Coincidence? Pasé todo mi tiempo aprendiendo español, ayudando a los agricultores. Es mi objeto primero, con sus proyectos y planos por acrecentar sus pájaros, entrarle sobre casitas por los pajaritos. Un otro nuevo idioma gracias a la mera por todo de la hora, mete al dentro de mis respuestas. Español todavía es duro, tratando cada día mejorar, tratando cada día contestar, sin necesidad de llorar. Nest boxes, ah, nest boxes. Tweet. The next boxes follow certain parameters. The hole has to be the correct diameter. This is my job. I am not an amateur. Bluebirds and vineyards. Iambic pentameter. I mount the boxes on the poles and go look for a spot. I'm out there searching and scanning. Plant the flag. New moon landing. Not near the compost or the trash. It's facing east. No cars I pass. Ring-a-ding-a-ling-a-ding. Money in the bank for a bluebird family. We're gonna make a brand new bluebird family. Gonna control all the pests on your vineyards. No more worms in your grapes. GrizzlyCorps, I'm coming back for more. Wildfarm Alliance, I'm coming back for more. All my grizzly friends, you know I'm coming back for more. Not leaving California yet. I'm soaring like a condor. Elijah, Michelle, Jasmine, and Stephanie, thank you for the program and this opportunity to work in Watsonville with Joanne and Shelly, and also Jen, Steven, Sam, Brian, and Ashley. I'm so thankful for all my friends and my cohort. 2 years can feel long, but they made it feel short. 2 years can be measured in used tubs of yogurt. Instead, I measure it by the love in my heart. In my heart. In my heart. My cohort. In my heart. In my heart. In my heart. In my heart. In my heart.
Hi. I hope you enjoyed that little feature, and it came through well. My computer's playing music now. Okay. So, yeah, I could put the link if it didn't come through to anyone. I could put the link really quick in the chat just for everyone's reference. And then if anyone has any questions, I am happy to answer them. Thank you again to Modibo.
Thank you, Nick. That was incredible. I honestly don't really have words. Sean asked, when is the mixtape dropping?
Mixtape is dropped. It's over. It's all done. I'm excited for another year with Wildfarm Alliance. I'm looking forward to continuing on this journey. And yeah, that's all. So Jasmine, Eliza, all you, thank you for giving me this opportunity to express myself.
Thank you so much, Nick. Yeah, it looks like we have lots of appreciations in the chat. Shelly said we are so lucky to have had 2 years and more with Nick. Amazing. Lots of love for the song of the summer, which I think it's official. yeah, if anyone wants to unmute themselves, say any last words, please feel free.
I think we might need to utilize Nick's talents in a different, more creative way next year, like next level.
Really, that was incredible, and yeah, so much fun. And you could see it's really delightful working with Nick because he's so creative.
I'd just like to add that this is the first time like my music has been used in, I think, the most professional capacity in which my music has ever been used, which is hilarious, but I'm honored for that.
Yeah, and the American government partly paid for that usage, so be proud.
Well, Nick, it's been an absolute pleasure the past 2 years. Yeah, I think if anyone's followed GrizzlyCorps, I think some of the best parts about it are the people who end up staying for 2 years. And Nick made a really big impact this year on the whole cohort and really just was able to foster a really wonderful relationship that I think made the cohort incredibly close this year. And it's going to really go on as a legacy because we have lots of fellows now returning for year 2 as well. So just grateful for everything you did, Nick, and we're so lucky to have had you in our program.
Okay, well, thank you again, Nick. I think this was a great way to end out our graduation presentations for this year.